Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Last time we got into a duel of the fates with chainsaws with the patriarch of the family, Jack Baker, and escaped the house. And we also heard from Zoe and found out that in order to leave the property with Mia, we need to find Siren in the old house. However, she warned us to be careful of her mother. So, this time we're going to be heading there and hopefully finding the Siren. And hopefully, Mother will be okay. But first things first, let's explore the yard a little bit. We've got supplements. Make them into... can't be used as is. However, you can make psychostimulants out of them. Or neuro rounds for a grenade launcher. If only we had a grenade launcher. This is locked. That reminds me of a certain meme that's very popular with Gen Alpha right now. I don't get it, personally. Then again, I didn't get popular memes even when us Gen Z were little. Kakarotas. This is locked. Shotgun shells? Now, if you remember when we could look through the door at the psych students, there were a few items I found. Hair kit. You might actually notice that, as we're looking in the crawl space, where we initially escaped from Jack. There's an herb. Separating agent. Now, separating agent, you can combine it with certain things in order to extract chem fluid from them. But just the chem fluid. So, if you have an item that you don't want to use, say if you found an extra set of ammo, you'll be able to extract chem fluid from them. As you can see, you'll use up 10 of those rounds if you do that. I'm not going to do that, though. Lockpick. So it's useful. If memory serves me correctly. Okay. There it is. And we don't have enough space to pick it up yet, so we'll be back for that. You gonna hear Grandma singing? Oh, she's gone. Oh, wait. Oh, and also, you can extract strong chem fluid too, if it's an item that uses it. Now we can combine these to get a new handgun. It only holds 7 rounds, however, it's more powerful than the other one. It's actually the same gun we used against Mia in the attic. So on that note, I'm actually going to replace the clock with it. Unfortunately, those 10 rounds that are already in the clock are kind of stuck to it. It uses the same ammo, even though it technically shouldn't since this is a 45. And the fact that they were stuck is the reason why I didn't use the enhanced ammo on it, because I wanted to use it in this gun. As you can see, we can do that. Use a 7 out of a 10. We can switch back to regular ammo, but those 7 out of 10 are still in that gun, and we can't leave it now. I'm gonna put that back in. Also, might be a good idea for where we're going. it's a good idea to heal. Get your health up as much as you can. I recommend you have some heals for where we're going. So yeah, those 7 extra strong rounds are in our gun right now, and they're not taking up any space. I'm gonna save them for any big enemies. Use the lockpick on this. Shotgun shells. Is that? I think that's why I came back in. Wanted space so I could pick up the antique coin. You also go back on this side. This is the hole where Jack chased us initially. In there. Some gunpowder. Tell you what, it's a bit run down, but it's a really nice house, especially the size of it. I think it's French colonial architecture. I'm not an expert though. Won't open. 7 is the missing sequence. Maybe we can use the gun to make a 7, huh? Nah, it doesn't work. Don't worry about that, we'll come back to it later. But now with our preparations complete... Oh yeah, I'm gonna show off. I put 1 coin in here last time, and we got enough for the Magnum. You might want to save before you buy anything, just in case you decide you regret it and want to go back. However, I know I'm going to want the Magnum first, because it's going to be useful in a specific part. We've only got 1 round with it, and it takes up 2 slots. So for now, it's going in our storage. But it's going to be very useful. Another interesting thing you might have noticed is when we got the gun we're currently holding, it's the only weapon we've had which hasn't had an animation, and the reason for that is because we used it in the guest house. If you hadn't picked up the guest house, because it is possible to beat me with just your hatchet, then you would get an animation. Here now, you might recognize this the building where Mia was chased by Marguerite on the tape with these horrible dolls. No, that wasn't a bug. There isn't meant to be anything in there. Oh. Big bugs. These can't hurt you. February 8th, 1802. This is definitely an old house. Looks like a plan for some sort of thing. We can come in here. Oh god. Not the bees, says Nick Cage. She's upstairs, don't go up. Oh. I didn't mean to shoot then. I was trying to the knife. So yeah, they do damage. I didn't get to see this room either. Solid fuel. We can make that into something called burner fuel. We can also make it into flame rounds. Oh. That's locked. Oh. Horrible spiders. They look tarantula-sized, you ask me. Burner nozzle. Meaty patches for storage. What's that? Psychostimulants. Again, struggling with our resources. Guess we'll have to remember to pick that up. Okay, that's not working. Honestly, I thought that was going to work. Oh, God. Yeah, 2 for the price of 1, Grandma. Oh, no, not 2 for the price of 1. At least you can see these bugs do damage. They slow you down. They wear you down slowly. Burner fuel. So this building definitely isn't as big as the first one. Now we remember this. We need the stone statuette to make it look like a spider. What if ammo to pick that up? Ammo space. But we got our new safe, and not just that. Got some extra space. Awesome. And I hear Mr. everywhere. There he is. Burner Brit. Combine that into a weapon. And not just that, but we can craft it into a weapon. We can craft some fuel for it too. Now maybe we can take on those swarms. Yeah, I can start saving again, I just realized. As long as I make new save buttons. There's some good stuff in there. Really should do that. So, might be a good idea to clear the house while we're searching. Mistake then. Now with these spiders, we just want a little at a time. Just a single burst. And then, muscles open again. In the orange now. So yeah, before we go exploring some more, let's get rid of all these nests. Don't need the burner for these big bugs, though. Now, I do think there actually is a trophy for if you clear all the spiders with a knife. I think. It is possible. It obviously takes time. They do damage you if you get too close, though. There we go. Got some burner fuel and didn't even use it, although it would have probably been like 4 units. Herb. Who's upstairs? Marguerite, maybe? I don't like the scent of that. Wonder if she's worse than Jack. Oh yeah, that's right. We opened up this little fireplace. You can't actually destroy that. I don't think shattering is very accurate. But then again, neither is reattaching your hand. Or lag. There she is.
No more bullshit, Mia. I want some answers.
I know, you're right, and I always wanted to tell you, but I can only remember a little, and the rest is just gone.
Daddy, all right? You mind if I borrow Mommy for a little bit? Why don't you stand there? Do something!
Ethan, help!
Damn it.
Kind of a low ball reaction from Ethan, if you ask me. Damn it. But we got the stone statuette at least. He's on the pizza. Maybe he'll lead us to Mia.
Stay the fuck out!
And this door's blocked off.
Aha! Damn!
Oh! Yep, we got another stalker. But she works like a different Jack. She'll send bugs after you.
All right, you piece of shit! I've had about enough of you!
This is spooky. In many ways, she's scarier than Jack. I think she should be here. Her lantern's squeaking really. Oh god!
Good!
But she's definitely not a physical attack.
What's this, you troublesome piece of shit?
Did I don't. But yeah. I don't really mind bugs so much, but it's the atmosphere that just
Show yourself!
creeps me out.
Fuck. Jesus, fuck.
So yeah. If Jack's a fighting type, she's a bug type. I mentioned that Jack is kind of like the archetype of slasher horror. Well, Marguerite is definitely kind of the bug, creepy crawlies horror. Another crow key. Even after what happens to Evelyn, just keep talking to some stranger. Evelyn. It's like that girl in the picture. bugs. Uh-oh. Here's a big bug. I don't know their official name. Now, Marguerite is easier of a stalker to avoid than Jack. She follows a specific path, while he wanders around the house randomly. Oh, there actually is a way that you can get rid of her, as well as get a trophy. However, I don't personally recommend it because it uses up ammo, but I'll still show it off. Somehow she doesn't hear that. Oh, not good. Crow key. It's a coin. Third fuel. Because we're gonna need the crow key. Why can't I pick that? There it is. She often says that even though she can't see you. I wonder if she's trying to like scare you, or in universe scare you into revealing something. She actually doesn't know where he is. I can actually peek in the window here. There she is. Okay, we can go up to the next floor.
I told you to stay out of here!
I think it's time for enhanced ammo.
Sucker, let's get down to business. God only knows it.
Use the...
This is beyond the pale. You hear me? Beyond the pale. Not nice, yeah.
No. Okay. That was a close one. Actually, it wasn't. I will just say it was, because it makes the game seem cooler.
What the?
Cranial nerve D series and peripheral nerve D series.
I think that's it.
Well, did he find a serum?
I just got done dealing with your mom and her fucking bugs. Wish you could have warned me.
Sorry about that. What about the serum?
I haven't found any. But I did find out we need to make one. A D-series head and an arm. This can't be right.
A head? I think I have that around here somewhere.
You do?
I don't know about the arm, though. Have you searched the whole house?
No, not yet. I still need to check the second floor here.
All right. Check it out. Meet me at the trailer if you find it.
What is that? What's into that? Oh, we need her lantern. Because she was carrying a lantern around. Maybe if we go to where her corpse is, we can take it. I do not like the look of that, or sound of that.
What the fuck? Well, that's special.
Space. Okay, so we got a shortcut back to the trailer. So yeah, we have to get the lantern back from Marguerite, and she doesn't look... She looks scarier than she used to. Or at least her silhouette does. You also might notice we've got 3 left. I'm gonna buy the steroid. But with that done, I think next time we're gonna go on and try and get the lanterns. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.